Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.
Hey family, how is everybody doing? Hey family, what is everybody doing? How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for showing up. Today is October the 1st, 2021, you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Let me see who's up in the building. I see Batcave. Batcave now is a mod over here also. So, Batcave, you go with your bad self. Glaxica in stars. Galaxy in stars. I don't know why I want to say Glaxica. Galaxy in stars. Zena, Tracy, Sonia Watts, Loving God, Mary, Martinez, Zena, Nancy, Tracy, In Johnson, SB times 3, Shay Faith, Joe O'Sullivan, putting somebody in time out there. Where we go. Let me see who else is in here. Shay Faith, Sharon Stevenson, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. And Clarissa, how you doing? Marsha, Monique. Let me see. Rhonda Hayes, how you doing? Dee Diva, how you doing? Cherie, is in the building. Black Queen, beloved, how you doing? Cynthia is in the building. Cynthia Gateway, how you guys doing? I'm seeing you guys up here. Oh, and Miss Dee Dee is in the building. So we got Miss Dee Dee, and then we've got another D Diva in the building. So you guys, thank you guys. Pez done showed up. Betty done showed up. Black Queen. You guys, we've got a little bit to talk about. I don't know if you seen over the weekend. My lipstick is all over the place. It is. It is. Uh, they quit drinking that water. But I mean, it's just all over the place. Maybe it's over here. Maybe I see it over here because I ain't got it. Okay. Anyway, hey Robino, how you doing? Pam says your face looks so thin. I don't know. I don't think it looks thin. I think it still looks chunky. I think it still looks chunky. So, I don't know. I'm still doing my workout, still doing my walks. Everything's going the way it's supposed to go, slow but surely. I feel a lot better, I can tell you that. Hey Valerie, how you doing? Shelly's in the building. Avalanche is in the building. Thank you guys for showing up. I know a lot of people right now is continuing to talk about the Gabby case, and I love talking about the Gabby case, you guys. I really do. Not because it's just a great case to talk. I mean, the suspense in any time you find any information is real. It's happening right now. It is a trickster type of crime that we all wondering what happened, why did it happen, and who to blame, because everybody want to blame somebody. And like I said before, and some people can get mad at me, and some people have, but sometimes it's not good to have all those privileges and things. I mean, it's just not. The more I look at the case, it just seems like people were trying to put privileges out there, and if they would have been just doing their job like everybody else, if you see something, say something, do something, that's when you're supposed to do something. Don't try to, we're going to play on words, we got to use this certain word and all this other stuff. That's how you get yourself into some trouble. And but I came on a little bit early because I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. Okay, because I know that a lot of information that we need, people expect that I have it. They're like, you were supposed to give me this information. I can't give it to you if I don't have it. I can't give it to you. I don't know what to say. I can't give it to you. I don't have it. You want, and I know everybody, you're doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm stunned. Sometimes I don't have nothing but a name. I don't have birthdays. I don't have social security numbers. I don't have where they was born. I don't have that stuff. And then, then people want you to chase them all over the place and look for it and find it and you name it. And it gets to be hectic. I had to find my last notebook. I was wondering where was my notes at on the Tyrese case. Couldn't find my notebook and went upstairs. And I've got 2 notebooks. You guys, if you want to see, here's the one. And here's the other one. So, sometimes when you give me information, I put information into something that I probably shouldn't. And I'm looking for it and I can't find it. But you start rattling and giving it to me, I gotta get it all. Mary said, SP, share the tea. I want to say thank you guys for showing up. I know today is the 1st. It is also Friday. And it is payday, and people need to take care of bills and all that stuff. Make sure you guys pray for Dawn Pride. Keep her in your prayers tonight. She is in the hospital, and that's our family member. So keep her in your prayers, you guys. She's gonna need our prayers. I did call her and see what was going on with her, but she's in the hospital. So we're gonna talk about the Nevaeh Allen case. Now, you guys remember I think it was September the 24th, September the 24th. Nevaeh came up missing. If you don't know the story, let me give you a little run about what happened. Okay, they live in Louisiana. Nevaeh's mother, this was the beginning story, you guys. There is an update. So Nevaeh's mother allegedly supposed to have went to work, left the kids with her boyfriend, and the kids went to school. Nevaeh's too young to go to school. She was only but 2 years old. So Nevaeh came. Thank you, dryer. So Nevaeh came home with the boyfriend, with mama's boyfriend. He's supposed to put her to bed, took a nap himself. When the kids came home from school, this is the story they told authorities. When the kids came home from school, the front door was open. Nevaeh was nowhere to be found. Nevaeh is 2 years old, okay? So, they call 911. Mom comes in. She said, laundry's done. There was no kids. I mean, her daughter wasn't there. She's frantic. You guys seen the video. You guys seen it when it first was happening. I showed it to you. If you guys was in the house when I showed it to you, please let me know. Please let me know you was in here. Hey, Roland. Zan Roland is in the building. Scaredy. Kitten, how you doing? Rita, how you doing? Candy Richardson, good evening to you. Zena Turbert, she says, hey, inspiring dreamer. Hey, inspired dreamer. Okay. So, we got to see Mama, and Mama came on national TV, and let me see which one it would be. I'll show you a clip, but we seen the very first one. I think they pulled it, you guys. I think they pulled it because Mama was really a really good actor. I didn't believe her. Now, here's the thing. I didn't believe her. She was just too much. And I was like, are you serious? Because you guys didn't see everything. I guess she started cussing the boyfriend out and all this other stuff. But I got something to share with you guys. So make sure you share. Go ahead and put your share out there, because Nevaeh's biological father, spoke out. And I did invite him in to come in today. Reached out, got a hold of him. So hopefully he'll come. If he don't come, he don't come. If he come, he come. My mom did way too much. She did way too much. But I mean, let's take it back a notch. And if the father do come in, you guys, hopefully you guys will respect him, and he'll come up and talk to us and speak to us. But sometimes when things like this happen, to be honest with you, he did thank everybody for looking for his daughter and putting the word out there and everything. So I want you guys to know that, any work, prayers, he literally came on his website. He got a website, you guys. He's got a YouTube. He said it was all well appreciated. Very nice young man. Very nice young man. So hopefully he'll come. If not, we'll see him. We'll see him real soon. So, or maybe not. Who knows? But let me grab this and make sure you guys come up to where we're at. If you still don't know what we talk about, we can share a little bit before, after, and what's going on. Okay.
I've never been through nothing like this. I never thought I would be going through any of this.
A mother desperately pleads for answers in the whereabouts of her missing toddler. A statewide search for 2-year-old Nevaeh Allen is underway after she was reported missing on Friday. She was last seen with her stepfather. He says the toddler went missing after putting her down for a nap around noon on Friday. When her siblings returned home from school there about 4 o'clock, they said that the door was open and the toddler was nowhere to be found. This all unfolded while the child's mother was at work.
I don't know what could have happened. I don't know what went wrong. I wish I would have stayed home from work. I don't know. I don't know. That's all I know.
Poor mother. According to a witness, once the father noticed the 2-year-old was missing, he ran outside and started asking everyone he saw if they had seen this young child. The FBI is now looking into this disappearance, and she's believed to be in danger. So take a look at your screen right now. This child was last seen on Friday wearing a yellow dress with a pineapple design on it, and was not wearing any shoes. You're encouraged to call police if you know where she might be.
Okay. So you seen a little bit part of what the mother was acting like, but on our last video that we first did on the day, I think the day that she was missing, we had the whole clip. And if you go back in our videos, you can see it for yourselves. We put on there, Nevaeh Allen was missing. And maybe, let me see. Let me see if I don't know if we could find it or not, but it's okay. It's okay. We won't do nothing extra today. Okay. I can't wait. I seen this. Okay, Chrisia Brown. Okay. So I want you guys to know that not only the boyfriend is arrested, which his name is Philip Gardner. Philip Gardner is 30 years old. The mother is 24. They arrested the mother the other day, you guys. Okay. They arrested mom. If you didn't know, now you know. They arrested the mom because I was wondering when they first put the charges on Philip, they put the charges that, him tampering with evidence, something lying to the police or something. But now they upgraded charges because he done told the truth. He finally done came out and told the truth. Now, I got to download it, the whole thing. I don't know where is it at, but we're going to look for it. We're going to look. We're going to look. Because at 5:09, I ain't seen Freddie come in the building yet. Is Freddie in here? So, let me tell you what they have on here. It says, police have arrested a Louisiana mother who reported her toddler missing after they found the child dead. They're stuffed in a suitcase. Before they said she was thrown in the Mississippi River. Now they know she wasn't thrown in no Mississippi River. He done made a shallow grave and put the suitcase and all in the baby in the woods. He done drove all the way to Mississippi. And then here's the thing, you guys. He kept his phone at home. Texted the mother and said he's putting the kids to bed. And then he took off to take her way over there in Mississippi. They said about an hour away. Anyway, they said Linyana, her name is Linyana Cardwell. She's 24 and she's being charged just as Philip is in 2nd-degree murder. Okay? So here's the facts. The child came up missing on September the 24th. Mother said she was at work. Boyfriend said he took mom to work, took the kids to school, come back home, took him a nap. He woke up. The door was, when the other kids came home, the door was open and Nevaeh was gone. Now, they're saying Linnea, that's the mother's name, Linnea Cardwell, 24, and Philip Gardner, 30, are being charged with 2nd-degree murder in the death of 2-year-old Nevaeh Allen. Last week, Cardwell, which is the mother, her last name is Cardwell, reported her daughter missing, according to police. The mother punched the toddler in the stomach, causing the baby to hit her head. Her boyfriend, Philip, then disposed of the child's body, which police found stuffed in a suitcase in a Mississippi forest. The arrest information from the 19th JDC, Philip Gardner told authorities that mother Linnea, that's her name, Linnea Cardwell, was getting ready for work. So he's done told the whole story now. I think his mother has something to do with, like, boy, don't you take this case by yourself. And that girl, you know what I'm saying? You better tell them. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking, because his mother was like, you know, somebody know what happened to the baby and he needs to tell it. And she probably told him, you need to tell the truth and tell everything, because, and I would have told my son the same thing. But see, this is why you don't just speculate and assume it's always the man and this, that, and the other. So I kind of kept my mouth shut about it, because I'm like, okay, the mother done came out and said, my son wouldn't have done this. My son is not like this, you know? So Philip Gardner told the authorities that mother Linnea Cardwell was getting ready for work when the toddler walked in to the bathroom and grabbed the mother's contact lenses. Cardwell was so angry and punched the child with a closed fist in the stomach, causing her to fall and hit her head on a cabinet. Nevaeh later refused to eat and complained of stomach pains. To Gardner, Nevaeh lay down on the couch and Gardner found her lifeless. According to the affidavit, Gardner said he tried to perform CPR, but also admitted that he did not try to call 911 and later stuffed the girl's body into a small suitcase. Okay. Gardner allegedly told the police that when he woke up from an afternoon nap, the child was missing. He told the police that Cardwell was going to work when the child went missing. He did not want to get her in trouble. So the state and federal authorities in Louisiana and Mississippi immediately began to search for this child. On September the 26th, in a depth multi-agency investigation, led to the recovery of Nevaeh's body in a wooded area in Hancock County, Mississippi. Subsequently, an autopsy was conducted and it was determined that the cause of death was a homicide. Baton Rouge Police, Murphy said during a Wednesday press briefing announcing the arrest of Nevaeh's mother. He said today's Baton Rouge Police Department detective arrested Linnea Brittany. Her middle name is Brittany. Okay, another Brittany Cardwell, the mother of Nevaeh, and she was charged with second-degree murder. Gardner left his cell phone so he could not be tracked. Gardner allegedly said he loaded the suitcase in the car and put it in a makeshift grave. Deep in the woods of Mississippi. He then allegedly threw Nevaeh's clothes in the garbage and drove home to file the false police report. An autopsy shows several bruises on the girl's face and head, swelling to the brain, and marks on her face consistent with that of a handprint. The advocate reported the girl's thighs and buttocks was covered in bruises. These are the facts, you guys. The coroner reported also observing injuries on the girl's abdomen wall, which was consistent with being punched in the abdomen. The forensic pathologist assisted in the case told police that it cannot be ruled out that the victim was still alive at the time that Gardner placed her in the suitcase and suffocated to death prior to succumbing to her injuries. After Nevaeh was reported missing, Linnea Brittany Cardwell spoke to reporters about the last time she seen her daughter. This is what Brittany said. I don't know what could have happened. I don't know what went wrong. I wish I would have stayed home from work. I don't know. That's all I know, she said through her tears. That's the last time I seen my baby, she said, sobbing into the cameras. When I went to work, she had on a yellow dress with the pineapples on it, and she should have still had on that dress. Okay, you guys seen her. She played the role, and you know what? He told it all. And you know, I'm just saying, I had a funny feeling about this one, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Some of the updates. So let me share with you what Nevaeh's biological father. I'm not going to share his YouTube channel because I can get in a lot of trouble, but I can share what the news shared. That's all I can share. But I will give you, or you can see, his name is Marcus Allen. If you want to hear the whole 7 minutes, you have to go to his YouTube channel. His name, Marcus Allen, MarcusAllen. But I'm going to share with you, it pretty much, what they clipped out is pretty much it in a nutshell, though. But make sure you do go over there and check it out because you want to hear from the dad.
Gilmore continues our team coverage live from Cherry Creek Apartments. Hey, Jonah. Yeah, hey, Tavares and Carly. Now, this is the first time we're hearing from the father of Nevaeh Allen. Now, we did not talk to him directly, but he did post a 7-minute video online asking anyone who see it to watch and share it.
I don't really know what else to say at this point.
Marcus Allen, the father of 2-year-old Nevaeh Allen, breaking his silence on social media.
And my daughter's body was found in Mississippi yesterday. Well, today, really. I don't even know what time it is.
In a video posted on YouTube, Allen expresses how he's feeling by the death of his baby girl.
I am a grieving father.
Nevaeh was reported missing Friday afternoon. Following a 2-day multi-state search, law enforcement finally found her body over 100 miles away in Hancock County, Mississippi.
The only way I confirmed that information was because I have a friend that rides bikes with one of the sheriffs, and they already confirmed it, but nobody called me until later.
In the video, Allen addresses alleged rumors, saying he got confirmation before his daughter's death was officially made public.
The detective didn't call me until 7:47 this afternoon, and I had already knew for like 3 or 4 hours at this point.
He says the loss of his daughter is difficult, something no parent should endure.
At this point, the family is really just asking for prayers.
Asking for prayers, such a tragic story here. Now, of course, as you guys said earlier, the preliminary autopsy revealed that baby actually died as a result of a homicide. Of course, we'll continue to follow this story and bring you the very latest as he becomes available on air, online, in our free Be Our Proud app. Reporting live in Baton Rouge tonight, Jonah Gilmore, NBC Local 33 News.
Okay. The reason why you didn't get to see all of it, that daddy was cussing. He's mad. That's why there's just little clips of it. But I mean, I don't know who wants to really go see it, but I'm telling you, I mean, because back then on the 26th, had we known he put out a video and what his name was, we would have been sharing it. But because he was still looking for his baby. I mean, he was looking for his baby, and it just seems to me, it seems like things have turned around. Like these men is losing their children, and the women is doing some stupid stuff. I don't get it. I mean, they're getting with these men. They're putting them around their babies. No, and and then here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. We're gonna talk in a minute. Let me show you this last little piece. And then we're gonna talk, okay? Let me show this last little piece. Okay, where's it at?
We start with breaking news in the Nevaeh Allen case. The mother of the 2-year-old that went missing and was later found dead is facing murder charges in that case.
The mother's boyfriend is also now facing new charges as more details about the child's death come out. Our Jonah Gilmore has the latest information.
New details about how 2-year-old Nevaeh Allen died are now coming to light.
Baton Rouge Police Department detectives arrested Lanaya Brittany Cardwell, the mother of Nevaeh, and she was charged with second-degree murder.
According to a police report, Lanaya Cardwell was getting ready for work when her daughter picked up her contacts. Cardwell got angry and punched the child in the stomach.
And it saddens me to have to stand here with our partners and hold a press conference to discuss the fact that this beautiful, innocent angel is no longer with us.
Documents say the child then fell, hitting her head on a cabinet, was forcefully grabbed and taken into another room. Philip Garner describes what he says sounded like two adults fighting. Hours later, Garner says he found Nevaeh unresponsive. Authorities say he then dumped the child's body in Mississippi to cover for his girlfriend.
Our investigators were working together with our partners from the beginning to find out the truth.
The child's body was found in a wooded area in Hancock County with bruises over her body. An autopsy reports swelling on the brain. The coroner rules her death a homicide.
You know, as a law enforcement agency, the safety of our citizens is of the utmost importance. And this is especially true for our children. You know, as a parent, the well-being of my children is sacred.
Jonah Gilmore, NBC Local 33 News.
According to police, Garner put Nevaeh's body in a suitcase before dumping it in Mississippi. Right now, detectives are investigating whether or not Nevaeh was still alive at that time. The medical examiner says it is possible the 2-year-old suffocated to death. A final autopsy is expected within the next 30 days.
Okay, hold on, you guys. We got to play for our family that supports the channel. So I'll be right back.
Hold your power.
I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Okay. Hey, family. Thank you guys for staying around. Let's talk about this situation. We want to talk about it. I really, really do. What do you guys think is what's going on? Hey, Mr. Bojangles, how you doing? Haven't seen you in here. Thank you for showing up. And the church lady is in the building. Okay. So what do you guys think? First of all, this young man, he said he didn't want her to go to jail. Now he's looking at maybe she wasn't gone. Maybe she wasn't gone. Dead. And he reacted too much. You know, I don't know. I think she probably was, and he's scared. They're trying to scare him, but he basically told everything. But this mother, okay, you guys, you always get on these mothers and you get on their side and you be like, he's dirty, he's this, he's that, because you know you don't put this man around your child, and we expect the worst. You go to work, and we've seen that happen in Birmingham, young lady. But she said, you know, people are not watching the news, they're not watching social media, they're not getting it, they're not understanding. It's kind of like you can't tell me nothing or whatever. But in this situation, which I think in a lot of the situations, it's that mother that's so upset and uptight, and she's treating them children bad, probably because she's not with the daddy, or probably, you know, she's sick and tired. The baby looks just like the daddy, the biological daddy. The baby looked like mama and daddy. You know what? I could have picked that child out. You had 100 people in the room. I could have picked out the daddy, and I could have picked out the mama. She was just split image of him, and you know, she treating the child bad, and the man with her, he don't care. He don't care because it ain't his kids. He have kids by her before, and she done went out and had a kid by another man. Because I think the dad said in his video that the other kids, his son stays there too, and his son was coming home from school. I bet you he wasn't letting her hit his child like that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know. I can only assume that he probably didn't let her hit his child like that, or he would get on that butt. You know, like, why do that? Rita says, this sounds like a little like the Malia Davis case. Yes, it does. And guess what, Rita? Her middle name is Brittany. Could you just imagine that? Such a precious baby. That's what Shelly is saying. How can you be so wicked? Oh my gosh. Pretty K. We're living in a wicked generation right now. But you know what? Think about it. This is what we done raised. These kids come from our lawns. Hey, this is SP.
Good afternoon, Miss SP, and to all family members in the chat. Please and happy Friday, Good Friday of the month.
Good afternoon.
Miss SP, what is this world getting to be? It's worse than a circus. This individual that called herself a mama, not even a drop of water came from her eye. Saying she hyperventilating. Okay? She should have at least bought some Vicks to put under her eyes to make the tear come down. Why on earth would you do your child this shit over contact? For what?
Right, just for context.
Over some dog on contact? We should have well take some sense and put it in your dog on eyes to want to look what it and you would see. She knew all along where the baby was. Trying to cover up, okay? I'm sick and tired of these heifers putting these men around their kids. And the bottom line is she's 8 months pregnant.
Right.
Now,
Right.
what does that tell you? On Section 8, having somebody shocking with you, getting this check, they're getting too much stuff on free money. Talking about she was at work, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
What the hell is wrong with these actors? Talking about see when the police got up and how come is that baby alone that ended up disappearing? Why the others didn't disappear?
You know what? You know what? I don't know. I don't know what's getting into these people. But I do know that, we're raising these kids, and if we're not telling them, they at one time, I remember all the young ladies that had kids or something, the kid would do something, and I would see people say something like, "Get away from me before I punch you." They would tell the kids something like that, and it was cute. It was a trend about I say about 6, 7 years ago. Young adults were saying to the kids, "Get out of here before I punch you" or something. And I mean, just saying it makes me go, "Why would you say that to a kid?" I will punch you in the head, and I'm like, why would you say that to a kid? I mean, they were seeing it all over Facebook, YouTube, or something. But they were just joking, But still, yeah, they were talking like that to the child, and so I think a lot of that conversation, how you talk, some people took it personally, and so this young child here, this is not a one-day thing. This child had bruises and things way before this day. So this mom have been beating this child. She has been beating this child. If what they're saying is true. Now, who knows if he's telling the truth, but I believe that he is telling somewhat of the truth. He's not telling all of what he did, but he's in bad trouble anyway. I would have just came out at the beginning and said, "Oh yeah, they both need to." Right. Exactly. Well, why do the woman don't want to give the child to the daddy? When you sick and tired of the child, just give him to the daddy. You're right. Give him to the daddy. Maybe she didn't want to give the child to the daddy because she wanted child support and she wanted to make it seem like somebody still wanted her, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Right. Exactly. 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 You think so? I don't know. I don't know. You think so? I don't believe so. I believe that she was pretty much gone. Um, but it's no telling, you know what I'm saying? See, what people don't understand is there's nobody that can, announce or say that you're dead except a medical examiner or doctor, not even a nurse can, not even if you in an ambulance. So people be like, they died at the hospital. No, you could have been dead at home, but they can't announce it until a doctor or ME sees you and say that, because people's heart can stop, But there's certain things, you're still not gone yet. There's certain things they can do to get that heart beating again. So the best thing to do is call 911. Especially, let me tell you something. If you did something and your child is hurt, I'm not going to do nothing. When people want you to do something to cover up what they did, I'm out. I'm completely out. I'm calling 911. I don't care if you go to jail or not. You shouldn't have hit her. That's what he should have did. Instead of stuff her in a suitcase. You know what I'm saying? And then now we got to think, was she alive or was she dead? You know what I'm saying? Because he done stuffed her in a suitcase. But I'm just thinking, she probably was gone. But who knows? This baby had bruises, her head. And he said, did you know what he said? He said that after she punched her and she hit her head on the cabinet, the mother, Leanna, or whatever her name is, Lanana, Miss Cardwell, took the baby in the other room, and he said it sounded like grown folks in there fighting. That's what he said. He said she took the baby in the next room, and he said it sounded like grown folks was in there fighting.
Wow. Is she upset because she wasn't taking it out on the baby?
I don't know.
You know what? She will not sit there like because you know what? She been in there, and the minute you had a Christmas, so that's what she's on there. It's a done deal.
And
that's the saddest part.
Right. And he said she did it all the time. This wasn't no first time thing. He said she would whip the kids and hit the kids like that all the time.
Wow. For innocent. I'm standing up in front of media, saying she has a hyperventilation with my glass and a canister of water by her. And I'm like, please, you what went down?
Right.
Talking about she was at work and all that kind of bull crap. Give me a break. She needs to take that shit to Bank of America and try to cash it to see what she's gonna get. What she's gonna get? Jail time.
Right. Exactly. Right.
But it looks like every time a baby listens, the age going younger and younger cannot defend themselves.
Right.
And I wonder if the grandmama knew, because the grandmama was like, Master would never do that. Our kids do stuff, but we don't know until them. It'll just come like a slap in our face.
Right.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Could you believe that? She stand up there pretending.
Oh yeah, she was like, this never happened to me before. I don't know nothing. I don't and everybody was like, oh, they looked at the dad, because what usually happened? The stepfather done something, the boyfriend done something. I mean, he did do something in this fact. He tried to cover up for her. And you know what? Because here's the thing. There's no way in the world they would have arrested her for him just saying she hit the baby. Ain't no way in the world they would have just arrested her just because he said it. There's got to be the other kids. Mama did hit her. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Mama, that come like Teresa.
And the dad, the biological dad, Marcus Allen, he's hot. He's just cussing. He was calling him the N-word. He was calling him a B word. He was like that. Oh, he's so mad. I mean, and I would be too, but now I don't know what he think now because the mama did it. I mean, I would still be mad at the brother, the stepfather, and it ain't the stepfather. They're not married. And Marcus let everybody know. He said she ain't married to nobody. Hey, LaKendra, how you doing? Hey, LaKendra. Yeah, Sweet Peaches says, SP, how we know the boyfriend is not lying on the mom just so he doesn't go down all by himself. No, she wasn't. Mama wasn't trying to, what's her name? Liana, or whatever, Liana. She wasn't trying to be involved at all. She basically put herself out the situation. She was at work. She should have stayed home. That's what she said. She not trying to help boyfriend. Boyfriend put mama in there and said, hey, this is what happened. And those other kids had to be. He went to court this morning, you guys. He went to court. Today's October the 1st. He went to court this morning. And we're waiting on that affidavit of what happened and the report of what happened. But, usually when they go into court, they usually just go see if they can get their bond lowered or even get a bond. No, nobody's out.
Well, you know what I name her?
What?
Mama Kill Quick.
A what?
No, she's still tonight for Mama. Heifer Kill Quick. Yeah, she's going down. Well, I'm sorry. Let me go back down in the chat.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ooh, okay. So if you got any suggestions of what's going on, the mama lied. She tried to cover up for herself. Exactly. She took her to Mississippi thinking no one will ever find her. Took her to Mississippi. Yes, he did. The boyfriend did confess and said he left his phone at home so that he couldn't be tracked. He texted the mother saying that he just laid the baby down for a nap. Then he got in his car and he went to Mississippi. That's why they put the tracker thing on his car so they knew that the baby could have been in Mississippi because that's the first thing they said. The baby maybe not be in Louisiana. The baby could be in Mississippi. Because when they tracked him, I don't know. I don't think he was supposed to have. Here's the funny thing. He's supposed to have kept his phone at home, but they tracked his phone or the car in Mississippi. Some people, Carisha says, some people just don't need kids, point blank. No, some people just, when they get the kids, let me tell you guys something. And this is not just what I think. I know this because a lot of females have came to me and they don't want the kid. They don't. But they know that society will look at them bad, being a woman, being the mother, and they hand the child over to the father. And I understand that. I know that to be true. And how would you, that's why they just don't hand the child. But let me tell you something. You know what? When I got frustrated, I hand the child over to the father. I can't handle it no more. I hand the child over to the father. Because I'm to the point I just can't do it. Not everything, when you're a single parent and then you're dating other people, you can't do it all. You just can't. And you got to know when you just can't. Don't put your hands on that child to hurt the child. You think that you don't know how mad you are or angry you are. Galax and Star says, well, we know what kind of man he is to allow that. Yes. Exactly. Infamous Truth Teller says, thank you for the Warrior t-shirt. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you, Infamous. You did a wonderful job on the mock trial, and we just wanted to let you know that we appreciate you as a family member. Thank you. And so, yeah, you guys, a lot of young girls, we can't just, we're not young anymore. We made a lot of mistakes too. So what I'm saying is, you see a young girl out there struggling, talk to her and tell her there's other, talk to her and be there. So if she needs to go to work, be there so she can drop the kids off to you. And, there was older women. You have to have a listening ear that would always teach me things. I didn't know a lot of stuff. My mother wasn't in my life to tell me, oh, don't cover that baby up. He might get the whooping coughs or something, or do this or do that. I didn't have a woman to tell me, not one day, how to raise my child. I just didn't. I didn't know about the formula. I didn't know about the diapers, how to put the diaper on. Never been around a child to put a diaper on. I was scared. I bring the baby home. I done got the baby, bring the baby home. And I'm sitting there with my stepfather, and we're looking at each other like, what to do? I don't know what to do. I might as well go home. I thought my mother was going to come and help me. She went to bingo the day I came home with the baby. So what am I going to do? Just sit there with my stepfather and he don't know and I don't know? Well, I might as well go home. I might as well go home. So yes. T-Star says, I want a shirt. T-Star, we got some, but I don't know what size. We got certain sizes we don't have. All depends on what size you got. You need. She said, I want a shirt. What size do you wear, T-Star? Anyway, yeah. Now, this ain't shirt giveaway, y'all. Zena says, I want one too. See there? Church lady says, I was adopted. You see what I'm saying? When I brought the child home, I literally had to call back to the hospital and ask them questions of what to do. See, we don't have any extra large, and we don't even have no extra small. We've got, I'm pretty sure the only thing we've got left is 2X's. She did do a good job. Thank you. Yes, she did. But you guys, listen. She said extra large. We got 2X. We ain't got no extra large. But I have to look. But I'm pretty sure we don't. I'm pretty sure all that's left is the 2X's. She said, I got the shirt out of appreciation for willing to be Monica doing the mock trial. I wasn't expecting it was just appreciation. Sorry, you're fine. My adopted mother was there for me the whole time. See, I wish somebody was there for me. I really do wish somebody was there for me. And I could have learned a lot of stuff. But when I did find a babysitter, I looked for an older woman with the same kind of like, the things that my grandmother and my mother would say and talk and things. So she said, I'll take a 2X large. Okay, T-Star. What are you going to do? Wear it to bed? You going to wear it to bed? Anyway, I got you. I got you, T-Star. I got you. But anyway, I have been working on my new business. Black Sugar's in the house. I'm now a Black woman business owner. You go with your bad self, Black Sugar. She said, I am a business owner. Yeah. You learn as you go. LaKendra says you learn as you go. And yes, you do learn as you go. If you feel like you're not doing a really good job, then what should you do? Hand the child over to somebody that wants the child, will take the child. We don't have no smalls. We don't have no mediums. We only got 2X's left. I'm sorry, you guys. I can go take a look real quick. Let me look real quick. Hold on. Two X, 4X. Okay, I'm sorry. We have 2X. We have nothing but 2X's, and we have a 4X. That's all we have left. So that's it. And I think that 4X belonged to somebody. I'm not for sure. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me something. Anyway, she looks like she barely knew how to care for herself, let alone some children. Ooh, galaxy and stars. You are right. I was looking at her, but did you guys see? She was arguing and hollering at somebody. I heard that while she was there, she basically told him she was cussing the boyfriend out, talking about, you did something to my baby, and you know you did. You no good, MF, such. And I was like, whoa. They cut it off real quick, but I had already heard it. And I said, she's already pointed at him. He was standing over here. She was over there. Then she got to land on the cop's car. You know, I mean, she threw a conniption fit. Did I show you guys everything? Hopefully, yes, I did. It seems like I showed you guys everything. SP, the one thing about these new parents is that they don't want to listen. What? Hold on, that went up so fast. They don't want to listen. Let me see. They don't want to listen and are easily offended when you're only trying to give them guidance and instruction. I know they very offended. Hey, Eda B, how you doing? Yes, 2008 is in the building. How you doing, loving God? Avalanche Steel, how you doing? If I didn't speak to you, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to see you as you come in. Perk is in the building also. And yes, you are right, Black Sugar. They do get offended very easily. But you know, you just still have to still put it out there. If you find someone that will listen, we can't blame everything on a man, you guys. We just can't do it. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You punching a child, you teaching a man that you with to treat your child that way. No. And I mean, it doesn't. To be a mother, you should already know not to hit a child, especially your own. That don't even make sense. Okay, tell me where it makes sense. Tell me where it makes sense. You got your own child there. This is your flesh and blood. This is you. The child didn't ask to be here. You know, this is where, if you're going to bring a child in this world because it's the right thing to do, if you don't have nothing else to do, just take it to they got a children's home. They've got places called children homes, you guys. I don't know what they're called in different states. In my state, they're called the children home. You can take that child to the children home, try to get yourself together, get some help. Tell the judge or something, get some help. Is the official color for domestic violence is purple. And yeah, domestic violence, not defense violence. Sorry, guys. It's okay, domestic violence. Sometimes I read what I think you're saying. T-Star says he shouldn't put his hands on her. Hey, this is SP. How you doing, LaKendra?
I'm fine. I was so glad that you got on this subject today. I've been trying to send you some material yesterday, but I think it was my Wi-Fi that was messed up.
Uh-huh.
I noticed a whole lot of inconsistencies in the beginning. It's like when y'all thought, oh, she's crying, she wasn't crying. There was no tears. It's just that like you're running out of words to say.
Right.
And then also, with me finding out you have an 11-month-old baby. So if that door was wide open and a 2-year-old walked out of there, that 11-month-old, he didn't crawl out the door behind the sister. And why is it always your children is there with you safe, but the dad that's not in the picture, something happens to him?
Right.
It was all like not true.
Right. So see, I didn't know that there was 11-month-old there too, right?
Yeah, she has like baby for baby for baby. Like she got an 11-month-old little boy by him that turns 1 in October. Next month on 15. And you 8 months pregnant by him now. So it's like he ain't even never got up off of you and stopped climbing on you since y'all kind of met.
Wow. And then he got older kids by her because the biological dad said that one of the kids that's in school is by him. Is by the boyfriend.
I don't think that kid is by her.
Okay.
His children. Because they had this girlfriend call in to a show and everybody was telling her like, girl, you're lucky you got the bullet, and she started telling us yesterday like, oh, I'm just 20. I was in love with this guy, and everybody was like, what was you so in love with? He looked like crap, like we couldn't get it. But she kept saying like, oh, they were supposed to go on a first date, and on my first date, we were supposed to take her to the shooting range. Well, he showed up at 10 some at night. Shooting range closed.
Mm-hmm.
So he ended up driving her to Mississippi where that baby body was found because he grew up in that hometown.
Mm-hmm.
His mom grew him up there. So they went out there and he shot his gun on the first day. So she got the good. And she was saying how the mom has been calling her, like, stop calling my man. You know how girls keep telling.
Uh-huh.
She really dodged the bullet, and she just had a baby. She said, and we was like, man, be thankful how things work out, you know.
Right. Wow. She did dodge a bullet.
Wait a minute. She ain't dropped that cup. What is in that cup she drinking? So she did not drop it. I'm like, wait a minute. Then the son, he's sitting there next to her. Did you see how he was by his behavior? He's scratching his head like, Mama, this ain't what happened. I don't know if he was home and what time they do leave in the morning for school, but that was throwing me off. Like, wait a minute.
Right.
And then when she started cussing at the guy, you know, that's gonna make us think like, oh, even more believable.
Right.
But I was just like, how you don't have no murder charges? Then when we hear, oh, mom arrested, before they even arrested her, they came back later that day because I've been on that story and removed all the kids. All her kids were took it.
Mm-hmm.
And his mother has the kids. They talked to her mother yesterday and her brother.
Mm-hmm.
And they said the best thing that she ever had was Nevaeh's dad, that God.
Oh, wow.
They were going to church. They were doing so well. And I guess down on his luck, he lost his job. And then I missed him losing his job or whatever. They were going to split up. So she was basically sleeping in a room
Mm-hmm.
Then she met this dude at her job, and he was only there a week before he lost that job. But within that week, she fell in love with him. And that's why it's like, how he's driving your car, that's how I assume. Well, taking you to work, team, doing nothing all day. That was his apartment. She moved out and moved in with him with her children.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
His apartment, his vehicle.
Mm.
And the mom said it went downhill from there.
Mm.
His mom had told her, which was the lady on the news, that she said if someone did, do something, he needs to say something.
Right.
So that probably got to him. Mom probably told him, look, what all happened? And he probably just said I was helping her mom, but who does that? And any sense, if it was just a stop and that baby didn't feel good after dropping her off at work, you could have took her to the hospital. She would have been okay. That's why I believe it's more than a shock, because he said the mom was in the bathroom getting dressed for work. So that story was true. And that the little Nevaeh went into the bathroom and grabbed her mama contact lens off of the counter. I don't know if she knocked them down into the sink or on the floor or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the mom got mad at that and turned around and punched her real hard in the stomach. And the baby's supposed to have fell and hit her head on the cabinet sink. So he said, that was true. And then after that, he said she came out the bathroom. She went into a separate room. I don't know if it's a two-bedroom they stay in or what.
Mm-hmm.
She went in a separate room, and he kept saying, it sounded like two adults in there fighting.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he got up. So I'm wondering, were you in there beating on that baby and jumping on that baby more? Them contact lenses was going to make her Oompa Loompa ass look no better. So I was just like, are you serious?
Mm.
Yeah, but I had to call it and let y'all know, I'm not sure. I think he still deserves what he gets, because you ain't going to call me or I'm going to call you and be like, hey, the baby tripping, old driver and jumper. No, I'm not doing that at all.
Exactly. You're right.
Yeah, but we're getting more of the story, and his mom had been telling her, a man that doesn't respect his mom will never respect you as a woman.
Right.
And she told her she didn't want her with her son.
Right. Right.
So all of you have a great day. I'm going to drop home back down in the chat, but I just wanted to let you know more of the story.
All righty. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I wonder now, how does the dad feel that it was her?
Right.
That's what I'm waiting to see now.
Right. I left him my number and he can call. Well, I don't know if I did. That's why I put it up there on the screen. I want everybody to put the number in the chat so that he knows how to get in touch with us. Huh?
Yeah, because I noticed he had no problem with talking, because he was supposed to get back on yesterday. So I know he doesn't have a problem with talking.
Right.
It's all hitting him, and he had to go and look at the baby today for the first time and all of that stuff. But I know he probably don't have a problem with talking. So with the number out there, I'm sure he would.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So y'all ladies have a great day. And men too. We got some men up in the house.
Yes, we do got some men up in the house.
All right, y'all. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right. We got Shonda Robinson in here. She says, I think I read her little comment, And she says, I don't think that she did this to her baby. I think he did this and trying to bring her down. Okay. Well, she hasn't went to court yet, so I don't know if she pleaded guilty, not guilty, or what. I know what his affidavit read, but I haven't seen hers yet. So we're going to continue to follow this case. Plus, we're going to continue to follow the Gabby Petito case. I said Petito case. And hey, Leslie, how you doing? Good evening to you. And Nancy, Ian Johnson, how you doing? Justice for all children. You guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It is Friday. I do got a lot of work. A lot of people get mad at me saying, hey, I don't got that information. I don't have it either, you guys. So, I mean, that's how the pressure works. You guys, it is Friday, and we're going to, they both are charged with second degree. Yes, they are. They both are charged. Yes, they are. This story is so sad. And I think it's not the ending to the story. I don't think there's an ending to it yet, you guys. So, I mean, I don't think there's no more children that's coming up missing. I'm just thinking it's going to get a little hectic. You guys, you understand what I'm saying? Julianne, you understand, Leslie? Yes, 2008, Freddie, Brown Sugar, Perk, Marie, Sonia Watts, Joe O'Sullivan. All right, you guys have a blessed weekend. Make sure you do something great this weekend. All right, and I will see you guys later. Bye.